So behind me there is Richmond station. I'm down in that London and I'm going to visit every station on the North London line, aka the Mildmay line I think it's now called. Come and join me. The first two stations of Kew Gardens and Gunnersbury I've already visited as part of the District Line series, so let's montage through these to some new stations. Right, so that's Gunnersbury done, and that's the last of the stations that we've already done, so we're now into a proper visiting every episode. Doing a walk, I'm going towards Chiswick Park. We're not going there, it's a long way to South Acton, which is the next station, but there's a little nature reserve I want to go and see, so slight detour. Just over the hill there, Chiswick Park Station, which is one of my favourite tube stations. I mean, already done it, so I'm not doing it again. This is Gunnersbury Triangle Nature Reserve. It was designated a nature reserve in 1985. It's an old railway triangle. The land was up for development in the 80s. It was saved, and now we have this, which there's lots of development available in London. Save bits like this. Good thing. This is the difference between the tube videos and my normal visiting every videos. These should be lower paced. Coming to things like this to just have a moment of contemplation. This is so beautiful. Yes, you can still hear the sounds of the city around us. There's still planes going over to Heathrow. There's still trains going past. You can hear some traffic noise, but it's kind of drowned out by just the sounds of birds. And when you're in a busy city like London and you're easily overwhelmed like I am, I like oases like this. I can't just make videos about nature reserves, so I should actually go and visit some stations. South Acton next. There was just a fox just over there. So nice. So nice. But I can't come somewhere like this without saying a massive thank you to my lovely Patreons who are scrolling on screen right now. You are all helping me visit every station in the UK. Thank you so much to you guys. And if you want to support me on that mission and get your name onto this list, the links to do so are in the description. I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time in London, aren't I? There's a lot of stations in London. Now, how do you actually get out of here? I'm lost. I'm legitimately lost. I'm still lost. I have no idea if this is the right way. That looks familiar. Water. I love water. I think I'm going out the way that I came in. That'll do me. Yes, I know I'm walking the long way to South Acton, but I saw a nice bridge. I like a nice bridge. South Acton, made it. Now, back in the day, I think it was 1905, there used to be a branch of the District Line that came here, but that only lasted until 1959. No tube trains for us here now, though. I'm gonna wait for the next overground service, which is in about 5 minutes. Right, next stop, another miscellaneous Acton station. Too many Actons.
The next station is Acton Central.
Right, the area around Acton Central seems really nice. I've just had a nice jacket potato for lunch in that cafe. Guess we're going to the next stop, which is Willesden Junction. I'm on the wrong side of the road. Should probably go across. A lot of level crossings around here. I didn't expect to see so many level crossings in London.
The 12:44 service to Stratford is Finchley.
Okay, so we just heard in the announcements my train is 6 minutes late because of a fault on the train. Joy. Joy. What's also notable at Acton Central is it's where the trains change from third rail to overhead wires. Okay, so when I first got back to the station, the train was only 6 minutes late. It's now 14 minutes late. Yay! Yay for delays.
This train will now call at Willesden Junction at Stratford only.
So that train is now going to run non-stop to Stratford, hence pretty much everybody getting off. Luckily for me, I wanted to stop anyway, so I'm not affected. That platform's probably going to be full of people waiting for the next train. So this is it, Willesden Junction. There's a lot of railways around here. Right, so everyone has jumped on that train, which is the one behind. I'm going to go and have a look outside. So this is Willesden Junction. There's a whole lot of railways around here. You got the West Coast Main Line down there. On the other side, you got the Bakerloo line and another overground line, the line up to Watford. Back between here and Acton Central, they were interrupted by a pendolino. So back between here and Acton Central, there are plans for another overground station, Old Oak Common Lane, when the new Old Oak Common station is built. I don't think that's properly funded yet, so it may or may not happen, but I think that's some way off into the future. I'm going to go and get on the next train from here because it's a bit of a noisy hellhole around here. Definitely a big transport interchange here. Back in the day, it did have proper platforms on the West Coast Main Line, but they are long, long gone. It just feels like one big mess of walkways and steps and everything around here. Not actually a massive fan of this station. It's a bit cobbled together.
The next station is Kensal.
This is Kensal Rise. I couldn't find anything particularly notable about this area, so we're not going to spend too long here. I'm going to move on to the next one. I love that train, and I love that trains like that really, really, really annoy the gammons. So if that train annoys you, I am really happy you're annoyed.
The next station is Brondesbury Park.
Right, okay, internet, you're gonna have to help me out here. Is this Brondesbury Park or Brondesbury Park? The on-train announcements say Brondesbury Park, but the station announcements were saying Brondesbury Park. Which one is it? I'm confused. Wait, I'm going to walk from here to the next station. It's a nice day for it. Brondesbury Park seems to be this little station in this generic suburb of London. Let's go for a walk and see what's around. I'm not going to lie. So much of these London suburbs they're exactly the same. Okay, this heat is really killing me. I'm having to keep stopping for like breaks and drinks. Okay, I've had a break. Now time to continue. Just got to Brondesbury station. Let's jump on the next train. Okay, I timed that well. Next train in 2 minutes. So this is West Hampstead Station. I'm going to hazard a guess that this has been rebuilt because I'm guessing that back in the day the steps would have been there and there's very clearly new footbridge, lifts and steps. Let's go and check it out. So I was right about the old station. The old station building still exists. It kind of houses the ticket office, but all of the exits onto the platform are blocked off and you have to go through the new bit now. This opened in 2019. We're in a bit of a transporty hub here. You've got West Hampstead Thameslink over there and you've got West Hampstead Tube Station, but they're stations for another video. So I guess I've got to get on the next train. perfect timing again, and I get to go on the best train. Tell you what, every other overground train now looks a little bit boring. This is Finchley Road and Frognal, the lesser known Finchley Road station. Just go up front, check it out. So Finchley Road itself is one of the main roads to the north out of London. You get a lot of the coach services from the north having a drop-off point outside Finchley Road's main station, not this one, because it's probably better for a lot of people than going into central London and then trying to get back out. This is the very same A41 that I walked along Albrighton back in the Wolverhampton-Shrewsbury series. Travels a bit this road. Finchley Road in Frognal is this tiny little station. It just comes down to Finchley Road itself. There is a main Finchley Road station that's a little bit further down, but that's one for another video. It's tiny. I get the impression this is one of the unloved stations. Like, onwards we go to the next station. I like this bit of the overground because it's fairly high frequency because the Richmond and the Clapham Junction trains combine to give a joint frequency. I think it's every like 7 or 8 minutes down here. Our next station is Hampstead Heath, and I think that means it's time for a walk up a hill. That tunnel back there is a very long tunnel, and our next station is at the other end of that. Hampstead Heath looks like a cute little place, but I've definitely got to go out the station. I'm definitely going to go and walk up that hill. Okay, this is probably going to be busy and full of people, but it's got to be done, hasn't it? So as I kind of expected, there's a lot of people up here and it's really, really busy, but that's quite a nice view, isn't it? So yeah, this is Hampstead Heath. I've come down a little bit to where there's less people, but the view is still amazing. There's a lot of stations in that city that I need to visit, so I guess I better get on with it. From here, for now, my hotel's over by the BT Tower, so I'm going to call it a day here. I'm going to leave a link here to the next video that I think you should watch, but join me in the next episode where I continue towards Stratford on the North London line. Bye bye.